Before Grock, Witt, and Loraleth ever entered the platinum mine, something was already wrong. As they moved through the village, an unease settled over them. At first it was just a feeling, then something far more disturbing. Loraleth stopped.
This isn't Duskwater.
For a time the village was vermilion. This was not a mistake. It was not confusion. It was vermilion. It felt as though it had always been vermilion. Its name, its history, its people were unquestionable. Then, just as suddenly, it was Duskwater again. Witt frowned.
What? Yes, it is. It's always been Duskwater.
There was no sensation of change, only the creeping horror that reality itself had somehow rewritten its own past. Still, they pressed on. The people of the town were missing. Something was stealing them away in the shadows. Mean locks, grotesque creatures of the dark and the void that fed on fear and confusion. But they were carrion, the result, not the cause. Something far worse lurked here in the dark corners of the world. The descent was immediately dangerous. At Grock's command, Father Altheron shone his bright lantern into the dark of the cave and carelessly disturbed a massive swarm of bats, which exploded from the stalactite masses above in a shrieking storm of wings.
Eyes up!
Grock shouted.
They're everywhere!
Witt yelled back. After a brief but chaotic fight in the tight tunnels, the bats scattered and the party continued on deeper underground, perturbed but not dissuaded. As they went on, the mine itself began to change. Rough, man-made passages gave way to smooth, circular tunnels, perfectly shaped and unmistakably unnatural.
These weren't cut with tools.
Loraleth said quietly. Grock ran a hand along the stone.
And they're far too big for mean locks.
Whatever was down here, it was worse than they'd expected. The danger escalated at a steep, unstable slope. Stone shifted beneath their feet.
Careful.
Grock began. Too late. Witt lost her footing and fell, vanishing down a side tunnel. Without hesitation, Loraleth dove after her, disappearing into the darkness. Grock swore under his breath, quickly setting a grapple and rope before following as carefully as he could. At the bottom, Witt landed hard in a small, isolated chamber. As the dust settled, she saw a stone altar at its center. Slumped against it was the body of a dead dragonborn, clutching the ruined remains of a journal.
I found someone!
Witt called out.
Ooh, I think he was a dragonborn.
The name in the journal was Edrin Vale, and with that name, everything shattered. Loraleth froze.
No, that's not possible.
Grock's voice went quiet.
Edrin, our friend. Edrin, how did we forget him? What's going on?
The memories came rushing back. Edrin traveling beside them, fighting alongside them, standing shoulder to shoulder through victories and failures alike. He had been part of everything, and yet, somehow, they had forgotten him.
How do you forget someone like that?
Witt whispered.
You don't.
Loraleth said.
Something made us.
Shaken to their core, they pressed on. Deeper in the mine, mean locks began to stalk them, striking from the darkness and vanishing again. Alongside the attacks came waves of psychic pressure, intrusive thoughts, flashes of fear, the sense of something pressing against their minds.
Don't listen to it,
Grock warned.
We should stay together.
Loraleth added. Eventually, they reached a vast underground space, the transformation chamber. The truth of the place was immediate and horrifying.
Gods, this is where they take people.
Witt said softly.
Ugh. And this is where they change them.
Grock replied. At the center stood a large iron cage holding 3 barely conscious adventurers, a dwarf, a human, and an elf, all wearing the insignia of the Order of the Unveiling Eye.
Looks like one of ours.
Loraleth said grimly. They opened the cage. The captives staggered forward, then began to scream. Bones cracked, flesh twisted. Their bodies warped into grotesque, half-humanoid, half-meanlock hybrids.
No, wait. Perhaps we can help them.
Witt cried.
It's too late. They made their choice. Now they taste steel.
Loraleth said, drawing her blade. The battle was long and brutal. As they fought, meanlocks poured in, trying to drag one of them away in the chaos. Bleeding and exhausted, Grock, Witt, and Loraleth held their ground and finally brought the creatures down. Silence followed. Breathing hard, they took stock. Beyond the chamber lay a tunnel, leading even deeper into the mine. At the same time, a massive platinum vein gleamed nearby, the proof they needed to return to CandleKeep. Grock looked into the darkness ahead.
We've got what we came for.
Witt hesitated.
And if we leave now?
We have what we need for CandleKeep. We could go back and tell them, I suppose. Loraleth, what do you think?
Loraleth said nothing, her eyes fixed on the tunnel that disappeared down into the vile dark beyond. It radiated malice and power and unquestionable evil. The horror beneath Duskwater was not finished. Perhaps they should turn back, seek aid from the Order or CandleKeep, or perhaps their fate lay ahead in the cold, deep, and dark.